Hi everyone. Today we are going to be looking at the question 6C of the Wassce 2010 May-June General Mathematics past question. The question says that the diagram shows a circle center O. If angle POQ equals x degrees, the diameter of the circle is 7 centimeters and the area of the shaded portion is 27.5 centimeters square. Find, correct to the nearest degree, the value of x. Okay, now we have been told that this angle right here is x. You have this angle right here to be x, okay? And you have also been told that this shaded portion, all right here, it has an area of 27.5 centimeters square. First of all, you need to know what that area is. That's the area of a major sector, okay? That's the area of a major sector. And also, you've been given diameter to be 7 centimeters, okay? The first thing you want to do is this. What is the area of that shaded portion, which is the major sector? Okay, I would say area of a major sector equals to theta over 360, theta is the angle, times pi r squared. Okay, very good. Where your pi is 22/7, your r is the radius, and the theta is the angle at the center. Okay, there's something you need to take cognizance of right here. First of all, what is the radius? You have been told diameter is 7 centimeters. Now we know that radius is going to be half of diameter, right? So radius is diameter, okay, divided by 2, okay? So that means the radius r is, what is the diameter? 7. So it's going to be 7 over 2 centimeters. So radius is 7 over 2 centimeters because diameter is 7. Okay, radius will then be 7 over 2 centimeters. Okay, very good, very good. You have been told that the area of the major sector is 27.5 centimeters square. Okay, now take note, we are looking at this shaded part, right? So what is the angle that shaded part is subtending, or what's the angle of that major sector? This is going to be the angle of the major sector, not this one that is x. That's one thing you need to know. That's where a lot of students missed the point. A lot of students, they used x as the angle of that major sector, so it should be this angle right here. Okay, and as you know, that angle at a point is 360. Okay, so if angle at a point is 360 and we already know here to be x, right? So what is this side going to be? That side is going to be 360, okay, minus x. I hope you guys get that now. Take note again. You have been given this angle right here to be x. This angle x is for this minor sector right here, which is not shaded. This angle is for this minus sector right here. This minor sector, that's the small sector that is not shaded. Okay, but in this question we are considering this major sector, this shaded one. So the angle is going to be this side, and since we know that angle at a point is 360, okay, You already know this one to be x, so that means this other part is going to be 360 minus x. I hope you guys get that now. Okay, now let us come back to this formula. Let's come back to this formula. Okay, so what do we have right now? What is the area of the major sector you have been given? 27.5. Okay, so I'll have 27.5, okay, equals to what is the angle? Like we said, theta is the angle. Okay, so here is the theta, which is 360 minus x. We said this is the angle, right, for that major sector. That's going to be 360 minus x. Okay, very good, guys. Divided by 360, because the formula is theta over 360, right? By 360, okay, times pi r squared. What is your pi? 22 over 7, okay, times your r is the radius, okay. And what did we say the radius is? We said the radius is 7 over 2, and the formula says squared. Take note. Let's take a look at it again for you to be sure. It says, as you can see, right, it says squared, okay, so r squared. So that means in that case I would make the 7 over 2 twice. 7 over 2 times 7 over 2, okay. Now let us do some cancellation right here. 7 here 1, 7 here 1, it cancels. 2 here 1, 2 here 11, that cancels out, okay. So now what do we have? We have 27.5, okay, equals, so this is 360 minus x. Remember that the ultimate goal of this is to find x. Take notes. Over 360, okay, times, now what do we have left here? 11 times 1 is 11. 11 times 7 is 77, okay, over 1 times 1 is 1, times 2 is 2. So we have that, okay. Now let us go ahead to continue to simplify. Take note that this is 360 minus x, okay. So I'll have, this will be pretty easy now for you guys. This is going to be 360 minus x times 77, that's bracket 77. Now 36 times 2. 36 times 2 is, 360 rather, this is 360, pardon me, 360 times 2 is going to be 720, okay. Now what can we do right here? We can cross multiply right now. Remember, 27.5 means 27.5 over 1. So I can cross multiply, okay. Now 1 times all this will still give me all that. It's still going to give me, this is the same thing as this. Take note, guys, this is the same thing as this, okay. And then I can multiply this. 720 times 27.5, okay, that's going to give me 19,800. You can use your calculator for that, okay. Now let us continue to simplify. We can open up our bracket right here, okay. 70, to open up, you're going to have 77 times 360 first. That's going to give me 27,720. You can use your calculator, minus 77 times x. It's going to give me 77x, okay, equals that 77 times 77x. Then you have this minus, okay. Now what do we have here? 19,800. 800. We are almost there, guys. Now I can collect like terms. I can collect like terms. How do I do that? This is negative 77x. I can let it cross the sign of equal to go to the other side, right? And then it's going to become positive. So it's going to be 77x. Okay. And this is 27,720 right here. This is 19,800. It can cross the equal to sign and then come over here, right, to become negative, because it was positive before, because it was positive right here, right? So now what do we have? 27,720 minus 19,800. That's going to give me 7,920. Now equals to 77x. Now this is pretty easy, right? You are trying to find x. What do? You divide both sides by 77. So in that case, I'll divide this by 77. I divide this by 77, right? And you realize that your x eventually is going to be this. Will cancel this. 7,920 divided by 77. Use your calculator. You are going to have 102.86. And you remember that x is in degrees. So you're going to have degrees right there. And if you go back to the question, it says that you should, it said find correct to the nearest degree the value of x. That means you should leave your value of x to the nearest degree. That means we need to approximate, right? So that means x to the nearest degree, you can approximate this. So 102.86 can be approximated to 103, because 8 can be approximated to this 102 right here, and then it's going to give you 103 degrees. That is your final answer. That is your final answer. I hope you guys understand this solution. I would encourage you to go several times to check out the video until you are able to understand how it was solved. Okay? Alright guys, I'll see you in the next class where we are going to be looking at the next question. Bye.